Hello, welcome. I just got everything finished here. Got my message typed out. Just trying to get everything positioned where I can see because I've got glare on my laptop. It's hard to see the screen sometimes. All right, that's not bad. All right, so as you can see, we're doing a Celtic Mandala today, and we're going to be using, let's see, where's let me check the camera position. I think that's going to be okay because my light source is right here, but it's not really blocking the camera view. So we're using these Brute Funer metallic pencils today. I've not really used these. I did use a couple of them on the Disney picture I just finished. They didn't really look very metallic. I used a metallic pencil on another page that I did, uh, just a little bit. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you. So I was just saying that I did use one of these metallic pencils. Well, not one of these. I used two of these from this set on the Disney picture, but I had used a metallic pencil before. I can't remember if it was one of my out of my Color or the Prismacolor, but it was a very shiny. And the two that I just used out of this set on the Disney picture, they didn't look all that shiny. So we're going to see, we're going to just check out these pencils. Sherry gave me these, sent these to me. So I've had them for a little while now. I haven't had that much opportunity to use them. I really was wanting to try to find a good steampunk book, but I haven't come across that yet. So anyway, we're going to use these today just to see how it works out. We're going to use these on a Celtic Mandala, and these are by um, Carrie Buziak. Carrie Buziak is the illustrator, and it's Creative Haven. And this is one of the books that Sherry sent me. So we're going to be doing this page right here. I do have a piece of cardstock underneath this one. Page is not real thin, but it feels a little bit thinner than what I just got through working on. So I am going to put this under there. And these are perforated pages. They're made to be taken out of the book. In fact, one of them has already gone. I've seen I noticed there was yeah, right, like right here, the page is removed. But we're going to be coloring on this today. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the background white. I saw that done on this book, even on the cover of this book, it's done like that. They left the background white. I thought that looked pretty cool. So we're going to try that. This picture looks really cool here too. I really like this one, the orange and yellow. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Now let's get the pencils themselves. Let's look at the pencils themselves because this is the colors that we have available for us. So we see greens, blues. There's some like brownish colors, but mostly greens, blues, yeah, and some purples. I was trying to figure out which of these purples. I'm doing okay. I'm looking forward to using these metallic pencils just to see how well they work. Haven't done a lot with them yet. Anyway, we're going to use these. I always get I hope I don't ruin the picture because we don't have a lot of options for colors here. So let me see here. I got to see what color I might want to start with here. Well, I was mentioning I had used a metallic pencil from either my Color or my Prismacolor. I don't remember which one it was. I'm just going to swatch these right here for a second, guys, so I can just kind of see. I do swatch colors. I just don't have them swatched on a swatch card already. Now, I was going to tell you guys, I may have a manager knocking at my door wanting to do an inspection. I don't know. This is the third week in a row I've been told that she'll be here to do an inspection sometime today, tomorrow, or Friday. And so far, that has not happened, but it might happen today. There might be a knock at the door. If there is, then I'm just going to mute the microphone while the manager is here. Well, we'll see how this works. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Now we're going to leave the background white. And let's see. So we're going to use a vibrant orange. Now I just swatched this and it did not look like a vibrant orange. And here's a sun orange. So those two of those colors that I just swatched are vibrant orange and sun orange. And now I don't remember which one was which. This is the darker, so let me see. Let's just see where we're going to start. I guess I need to zoom in some. So let me see if I can get my camera in the right spot. And we'll zoom in a little bit. Now, see, there's a difference between my camera phone and my laptop because I can see the entire picture on my camera phone, but not on my laptop. So I always have to try to use my laptop as a gauge for the zoom. I think maybe we can go a little bit more. That's going to be too much. Oh, you're missing a pencil? Man, I cannot get this thing sized in here the way I want it. Sorry guys, I'll get it lined out. I just need to get the I don't know why. All right, right there is probably pretty good because we're just going to be working on the center circle. Oh, well, I hope you find it. Okay, so we'll try working with the zoom right where it's at, and we'll see how that works out. Now, hopefully this comes out looking a little bit like copper. That's kind of what I'm hoping. We're just going to see how this is going to go. I'm not real sure how it's going to work out. Let me I had to start a video on my TV here because hey, do you guys keep a planner for like what pages you're going to color and stuff like that? Do you guys do that? Now I'm going to use two different colors here. I don't know how well we'll see the blend. These colors are not, they don't, they're pretty similar. Okay, an art journal. The reason I was asking is because I've scrolled past some videos on YouTube, people talking about planners and stuff like that. And I never could imagine myself really needing a planner. But I find myself, not that I want a planner, but I am, I just realized that I'm planning ahead on what I'm going to be coloring. And that's something I never would have thought I'd be doing. All right, good. I'm glad it worked. Hey, Duke. Yeah, it's been rainy and windy here too. Tornado warnings. Now I don't know what exactly what colors I'm going to use. I'm expecting to get that. Oh, hi, Casey. I'm expecting to get that Dr. Seuss book today. How you doing this morning, Casey? Oh, I'm doing okay this morning. Thomas, how are you? Yeah, 200, Thomas. 200, not 2,000. 200. But thank you nonetheless. Yeah, eventually. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would not call this color vibrant orange. But thankfully, it does have kind of a copper look. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. I remember telling Stacy here a while back that, or I actually told, oh, never mind. Let me see here. Yeah, burnt orange, that's probably more like it. Hopefully, it'll be, it kind of has a copper look. That's what I'm hoping for. Since it's metallic, hopefully, it will have like a copper kind of look to it. Well, I was going to say there a few minutes ago, or just a minute ago, I remember telling Stacy a while back that I'd like to have one of those silver plaques, YouTube plaques that I see like in people's videos and stuff. They display them so they show up in their videos and stuff, which is cool. And I was telling Stacy I'd like to have one of those, so she looked it up. And the first one of those that you can get is at 100,000 subscribers. So I have a little ways to go before I can get one of those plaques. Now on this picture, we're going to leave the background white. We're not going to color the background. Yeah, I thought people got one of those things at 1,000 subscribers, but no. Stacy looked it up and she said it was 100,000. I'm not sure. Now I'd have to look and see like how I wonder how many subscribers like Sarah Renee Clark or AC or what is it? DC Art Attack. Is that guy's channel? I think so. DC Art Attack. I just hope those who are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers actually get there. Yes, Duke. This is a Celtic Mandala 381,000 subscribers. Okay, with only 280 videos. Wow. So this is what we're coloring in, Duke. If I can get it to move over to be on the camera. Celtic Mandalas. Now let me see. 296 videos. That's what I have. I have 200. This is number 297. Now let me get my camera. I'm just going to start working the book until it gets back over. I know if everything goes well and I don't have to miss any more live streams this week, then Friday night's Farming Simulator will make video 300 for me. Oh, okay. Let me see. I can't see any difference really between these two colors once I get them on the paper, but that's okay. We could just use a single color also. So I'm not going to worry about this too much. I really want to see what the metallic pencils look like. Now, like I was saying, I used one a while back. I can't remember what picture it was on, but I used one. It was a purple one, and I used it for something, and it was very shiny. But these don't really appear to be shiny. Yeah, I could try that. Let's see if that works. No, not very good. Not very good. I'm going to switch the pencils up, even though they don't look a lot different. I can't really tell the difference. Yeah, I have a daughter who's ambidextrous, but that kind of messed her up in school because they didn't want to let her use her left hand. They tried to force her to use her right hand. It, it messed her up actually. But she's more dominantly left-handed than more than she is ambidextrous. But she is actually ambidextrous. Casey, you guys working today? Oh, that's interesting. Only 1%. Well, that's kind of how they were with my daughter too. My daughter, every time she would try to use her right hand at school, they would make her stop and just use her left hand. Stephen is ambidextrous. Oh, that's cool. Okay, good. I wasn't sure with the bad weather, but I guess he's working inside today, so that's good. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Casey. Yeah. Sometimes I get confused as to what the response is for in chat because there's such a lag. Oh, and by the way, Casey, I'll mention this now so I don't forget. Uh, Please try again to get me an appointment with your doctor. Yeah. All right, Casey. I love you. God bless you. Talk to you later. All right. Thank you, Casey. Love you. Yeah, I don't recall ever finding any pencils that I have that were just turquoise. I don't recall that. Duke. That's funny. Now I've got to kind of listen for the mail carrier because when she brings my package, she's just going to set it down outside my door and then walk off and leave it. But I can usually hear her when I can usually hear her when she drops stuff off outside the door package. Now, one thing I had noticed with the last picture I did, the Disney picture, I mentioned this. I mentioned this to Dee Dee last night. Uh, I noticed that when I was coloring that picture, I did not turn my book. I usually turn my book. So you have several options for a turquoise then. Is that right, Dee Dee? All right, that's good. I got to keep these pencils sharp and make sure this tip stays nice and sharp. This is such a thin little area that I'm coloring. I almost forgot where I was at. I was reading comments in the chat and looked back up and I forgot where I was coloring at. I need new glasses. Mine are like, my vision is like blurry. I'm actually surprised I'm able to color. Oh, I bet those look nice, Sherry. Now, Dee Dee, Sherry, when are you guys going to start your all's Dr. Seuss? I saw what that page looks like, so I'm looking forward to seeing y'all's finished pages to see what they look like. That page looks hard, actually. Okay. I was just curious because, like I said, I did see what that page looks like, uncolored, just the illustration itself, and it looks like it's going to be super hard. No, I don't think I'm going to do that one because after I do this, I've got Kirby Roseanne's. That's going to be difficult enough. But that book does look fun, or at least the two pages that I've seen, and it looks fun. That page actually does look fun, but it looks hard. The one you're going to do, I don't know about that. I'll I'll have that book here in a while. Actually, let me make sure it's out for delivery. Let me grab my phone right quick. Where's my cell phone? There it is. I'm gonna check with Amazon. Make sure they actually do have that book is out for delivery today. But then I bought some neon colored pencils too. Duke, I have noticed that yeah, I keep saying I don't know what I'm doing and pictures are too hard, but they turn out okay. I'm pretty I critique all my own pictures that I color, I critique, and I'm kind of hard on myself. I'm harder on myself than other people are, but I also do take time to admire the ones that I think are worthy of that also. So it's all balanced for me. Let me check Amazon here. See if my order is out for delivery. Yes, it's out for delivery. I know, but you guys should be done with yours. You should be done with that one before I ever finish Kirby Roseanne's. Yes, Sherry, I'm harder on myself than anybody else. I always have been. I pride myself on being the absolute best at anything I decide I want to do. So I'm very critical on myself. And I also like to remain humble. And that helps. I've still been thinking around the idea, guys, of being able to be able to keep this live stream running even when I'm not sitting here at the table. Yeah, do one could I could be referred to as a perfectionist, even though I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I always strive to be the best. That's not going to happen in this case, and I'm smart enough to know that. But still, that's why I really like that expression that I did not know at the time, but Evelyn was using it in her titles. It was actually the name of that book, How to Color Like an Artist. Because from day one, I've had that in my head. Just not that expression necessarily, color like an artist, but ever since I saw that, it's like, yeah, that's what I want. But I'm never going to be there. I'm always going to be becoming. Oh, you're going to take on two pictures at the same time? I was going to ask you guys if you ever do that. I don't know. I think I would get sidetracked in what I was doing, but I've been thinking about like doing just standalone videos, and that would require me really to do a separate picture. So I have thought about that, trying to do two at the same time, but not live stream two different pictures, but maybe live stream in one and do just regular video for the other. I don't know. I want to be able to live stream and just leave the camera running. Actually, you know what I want to do? I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to turn the light off right quick. I'm going to turn my light off here on the I want to see what it looks like on my laptop. So I'm going to turn the light off and let's just see. I want to see what it looks like. See, I got my light turned completely off and you can't even really tell it. So that would be hard. I would have to do something like, sorry guys, I'm glad that doesn't have you completely into dark. I'm just trying to figure out how I could make it look dark though, so people would know I'm not sitting at my table. What if I just put like something like that over the artwork? Now, see, if people were to come onto a live stream and just saw that right there, they would know I was not sitting at my table. Okay, well, I'm just trying to figure out some stuff, guys, where I can try to do some things different because I get sick. Well, not really sick, but I get to where I don't feel good and I can't sit at this table for more than 5 or 10 minutes. I am using a cell phone as a recording. I'm live streaming on a mobile device. I have a standalone phone that I bought simply to use for the camera. It doesn't have like a it doesn't have a SIM card or anything like that in it. I just use it for the camera for recording. My laptop is a Chromebook and it doesn't have very much memory. And originally I was wanting to use this camera phone like a webcam, but because my laptop doesn't really have memory on it, it's a Chromebook. I've just put I put a 1 terabyte SD card in my camera phone, so now I can just record everything on it. And then I have a 2 terabyte external SD card. All right, now there's that first little section outlined. Well, now that's a good idea, Duke. Now, the reason I was saying this is because, like the other day over the weekend and even Monday, I could not sit here to live stream, but I was able to off and on sit here for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. I don't want to live stream when I only live stream for 10 minutes. But there are days when I cannot sit here for more than 5 or 10 minutes, but I can do that several times and I can get a lot accomplished. And I like doing stuff on camera. So I was just thinking if I can figure it out, then maybe I can do it. Is there a way to open and close the chat? I don't know about that either. All right, now that I've got that outlined, let's look and see what we can do. What can I do for the interior? Should I do purples or should I do green? Let's do purple. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I may not even end up doing something like that, but it is something I've thought about. Now, I think what I'm going to do with like with this purple that I'm coloring right now, I'll use it down here on this side too, and then I'm going to use green over here and here.
Well, Thomas, I'll be praying for your dad. Okay, Dee Dee. Good. I wasn't really sure how well it would work.
Do you know what I had in my mind when I first thought about coloring one of these? I actually had in my mind, like those cast iron pot holders. Your grandfather. Okay, I'll be in prayer for your grandfather, Thomas. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, this does kind of have like that elven kind of look to it. Yeah, that might be what they're called. The just black cast iron pot holder type things that you set on your table and you set your pots on them. I thought about trying to make this look like it was like a brazen steel, with the rainbow colors from heated steel. Your mom's father, okay. But now that you mention that, Dee Dee, I do think about the Lord of the Rings and the elves. So yeah, this definitely would fit right in with that elven type thing also. All right, guys, I just got a package and we're going to open it. All right, let me move this camera to zoom out just a little bit. Well, let's see here. Now I'm going to have to figure out how to get this back in there. Yep, let's see here. Wow, that's a pretty big book. Now I want to take a quick look. I'm not going to look at every page. Well, we might. I'm looking for that page that you guys are going to be doing. There's one with a maze in it. Wow. Yeah, it does have thick paper. Yeah, I saw the one that you're doing now. And then this is the one that you guys are doing, right? You and Sherry? Yeah, see, that looks pretty complicated to me. Well, we'll see. I might try this page. I don't know what a who is supposed to look like, though. So I'll have to figure that out. But I got that. And then I got this. And look here. Yeah, just pick a color. Yeah. All right, look here, guys. I got this also. And this is way different on my cell phone than what it is on the laptop. Wow. Yeah, I thought these would be pretty cool. Oh, these have a hinged lid on it too. Look, it's got hinges. I wondered why I couldn't get that thing to come off. So this has a hinged lid. Nice. Well, I say nice now. Wow, those are bright. Those are very bright. Whoa. Wow. Well, I'm going to have to find something to color with these, aren't I? Wow. All right. They might be actually, they might be pretty good to use on the that Dr. Seuss book. I'm not sure, but pretty cool. Yeah, when I saw these on Amazon, I said, okay, I got to have those. Oh, I'm sure that certainly come in handy in the Dr. Seuss book. I actually would like to do. Oh, got a swatch card. Look at that. I don't even use those things, but that's pretty cool. But of course, the uh, the next color pencils that I'm using is this one, the oil base. So these will be for Kirby Roseanne's. Yeah, I like the tin, which just a. I think if it was bigger, I would rather have a removable lid as opposed to a hinged lid. But in this case, the hinged lid is nice. So these are oil base. The red tin is oil base. So I've not used oil-based pencils before, so we're going to use these on the Kirby Roseannes. But yeah, there will be a lot of good use for these fluorescent. And that was today's haul, guys. No point really making a video about it, making a whole video. A couple of little things right there. Now I want to go ahead and get this section finished. Oh, most definitely, Sherry. I like doing stuff like that. Now, Kalur also has a set of 72 metallic pencils, and I believe they were oil based. Actually, let me grab my cell phone right quick because I believe, let me take a quick look right here. I've been looking for at different pencil cases so I can get these pencils out of. Okay, now I was just looking at the set of 72 metallic colored pencils by Color, and no, they are not oil based. I was thinking they were oil based, but they are not. There is another one they have that is oil based though, so I'm not sure. Actually, were those neon oil based? Uh, I don't remember. I know I saw another one that was oil based. Oh well, I can't find it right offhand. Oh well, that's okay. All right, let me see if I can get this section done. Oh, let me get the camera back down. Okay, Thomas, good to see you today. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your nap. God bless you. All right, that's got that first section done. And then we're just going to leave the white. And we'll see how it looks when it's all finished. But now, like I said, I think I'm going to do like, instead of using the purple, I'm going to use green. I'm not sure which shade of green, but one of the shades of green for these two. I'll use the purple on the top and the bottom. And we'll see how that works out. Well, I think so. It was not my idea, of course. That was the idea of the illustrator. I saw that on the cover of the book. There's a big lag, just so you guys know. I really like this orange one. I really like the way the oranges and yellows look on here. Very bright. So yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit undecided yet on how I'm going to do these other sections, whether I want to do them all the same or whether I want to do two in purple and two with green, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Let me just, well, gosh, I really need to make a decision, don't I? I am going to do this right here. I need to see what this looks like. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to see that. That is not going to be dark enough. I'm looking for green right now, guys. I'm just looking for green. Here's a couple of greens I can probably use, make them work maybe. Let me see what they look like. Almost looks gray. Let me try one more different green here and see what we got. All right, I think I'm going to have to use these two greens right here. We have kiwi and macaw. Now I just want to try a couple of the spots of the green right here. I'm going to put green here and green over here. So I just want to try a couple of spots on them and see how it's going to look. Now let's see here. Okay, Dee Dee, God bless you. Have a great day. I think I'm almost finished for today here. I just want to see what this green is going to look like. Now let's see how these two colors work out. All right, I think that green's going to be okay. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I may go ahead and like finish this part, the inside part here. I'm not sure. It just depends on how I feel later on during the day and tomorrow. We'll see. I do think this is going to look pretty good with the white background though. So let's just zoom back out. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm liking it. All right, so everybody have a good day. And we will do it again. I got quite a bit of lag for some reason today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, a little bit longer than normal. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's always fun. Okay, Sherry. I'm looking forward to the Kirby Roseannes, although I'm kind of scared. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, God bless.